Fifth wheel toy hauler RVs can be a little bit polarizing because the garage that's here takes up quite a bit of living room space, and that's why a lot of people don't like toy haulers. However, I feel like this particular model here is probably the most universally liked toy hauler by RVers out there. So let's go take a look at why that is. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and if you are a returning viewer, I am back in Dallas, Texas, which means I am here in McLean's RV Superstores. If you don't know, McLean's is one of my preferred dealers that I work with for many different reasons. First of all, they carry great products like this Grand Design Momentum here that we're going to take a look at, and they also are one of the best dealers that I found as far as just everything that they have to offer, the people that work here. I did a lot of talking to different dealerships before I decided to work with McLean's. And they have 5 different locations, 4 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma. So they have their Rockwall location, which is east of Dallas, and then they have their Corinth location, which is north of Dallas. They have their Fort Worth location, which is obviously west of Dallas. And then they have their Sanger location, which is just north of the Corinth location, so kind of sitting between Dallas and Oklahoma. Really cool store there with their Sanger location. And then they also have an Oklahoma City location in Oklahoma. All that said, if you are interested in this RV, you can text me at the number on the screen. It'll also be down below in the comments and the description of this video. And you can text me at any time. If you text me, I will help get you connected with McLean's so that someone here takes care of you and makes sure that you have a great experience. And if you come from watching one of my videos and reach out through my systems, they will definitely take care of you and make sure you have a great time either shopping for or purchasing your next RV. So let's get into this Momentum here. This is a Momentum M Class. So this sits in the middle tier within Grand Design Momentum's series. They have the Momentum G Class, the Momentum M Class, and then the Momentum. This here is an incredibly nice toy hauler. In the layout, you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and specs on the screen at some point in this video. The layout in here is just phenomenal. There's a few things to talk about on the outside real quick, and then we'll go ahead and head inside. But first of all, something that has always just been such a staple for Momentum is this really aggressive looking front cap up here. I mean, it looks sharp and angular and has such a clean look there. You have the LED lights up front here as well. And this is a molded fiberglass one-piece front cap. You have the Rhino pin box up front here. And then down underneath here, you now have this 6,000 watt inverter from MPS, which is working with Yamaha, as you can see there. So this is a new style of inverter, pretty cool, and it has that, or sorry, a new style of generator with this inverter technology in it. And you can see some of the different features here. Now, this is something where honestly I haven't had much exposure to information on this generator. So if you know anything like unique or special about it that may make it better or worse than the Cummins generator that we're used to seeing, let me know down below in the comments, and I'm gonna do some more research on it as well myself now that I'm seeing that this is on here. This is your storage space down underneath here. You can see some of your solar equipment here, and then you have your inverter up there as well. So that's going to be taking your solar power your battery power and inverting it to run different functions inside of the RV, because looks like there's 2 300 watt solar panels on the roof. I'm going to try to get confirmation on that as well, but it looks like we'll see when we look up there. There's some big solar panels up on the roof. Hydraulic fluid, spot for batteries. Like that, even just little details like this. You have this little rubber sleeve over this light switch for your your lights up here, the LED lights. So that's just that little plastic or rubber sleeve there protecting that switch from getting dirt and debris in it so it doesn't fail over time. You have 6-point hydraulic auto leveling on this toy hauler. Down through here, you have a 30-pound propane bottle. A lot of people in my comments, and this is mostly on TikTok, get mad at me for saying a 30-pound bottle. But that's what everything is advertised as in the RV industry. I know they also have the gallons metric. But it is considered a 30-pound bottle, so I don't know if that's why some people have a problem with that, but just something I've ran into recently. And down through here, this is probably the biggest critique that people have on this model, is you don't really have a pass-through storage compartment up front here, unfortunately. So this storage space outside is pretty limited. You can see battery disconnect switch there, your tire pressure monitoring prep there as well. And then this is all your wiring here. So you can see it's all color coordinated wiring there, very clean and concise. And then this cover here just snaps on top of that. So that'll go back in place like so, and keeps everything nice, clean, and organized underneath there. So definitely appreciate seeing that. That is different and new for 2024 that I don't recall seeing on 2023 models. You have your solar power monitoring system here, and that's pretty much everything underneath there. And then you have your hose there for your central vac system. Behind here, it looks like this is a propane quick connect connection right there. So you'll have that propane quick connect and then outlets here as well. One thing that Grand Design always wants you to know is they do a laminated sidewall, so really solid sidewall on that. If you do that to other fifth wheels, it's usually a bit more squishy feeling, I guess you could say. Outside here, you do get an outdoor TV that looks to be about a 32-inch screen TV that you have outside. You have your Rockford Fosgate marine grade speakers out here. Slam latch doors on those, so those will just slam shut. Frameless windows, 2 awnings outside. Sorry, 3 awnings outside, and really 4 in total when you include the one over the patio. So awning here, awning here, awning here. So whole entire fifth wheel is going to get awning coverage there. You have Cooper H-rated tires, so definitely some of the best tires you're going to see on a fifth wheel RV. And then you have this MoRide CRE 3000 suspension system, fully enclosed underbelly, and you do have 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks. So everything is equipped for you to, be able to camp in this in all 4 seasons. So you come back this way. This is something I'm really excited to see now. It's a little thing, but you see that yellow strap right there? That means there's now a latch up there that is going to hold this door closed, and you pull that yellow strap to open this garage door. Now, Momentum's in the past, they used to have these little twist handles that you had to come outside and you had to twist those handles to open up the patio function here. And what I didn't like about that is it required you to have to go outside to open or close this patio. Now you actually can open and close this from inside the fifth wheel as well, which I like that. And then it's a 0G door, so basically means it's weightless. So you can see right there, it supports the weight with those cables, so that'll make your life a whole heck of a lot easier as well. You have an awning over the back patio as well, so that will be an awning there, and then you have the LED light strip underneath that awning. Prep to add a backup camera if you want to add a backup camera on there. You have the 3-season patio doors here, so these are going to be a tinted glass door with the top portion being able to go up and down, so you can let air in through those screens if you would like, and you have the patio setup that will come out around the perimeter here. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have like legs underneath here to support the weight of this patio, so these cables will always have to stay in place unless you were to add those legs on aftermarket. Ladder to get up onto the roof, and then you have spot here for your fuel station, so you're gonna have 60 gallons of fuel capacity, 30 for your generator, 30 for your toys, and for your fuel pump. And then as we go back along this way, you're going to see you have a rack and pinion style slide out mechanism here for your larger slide out box, and then you're going to have a Schwintek slide mechanism here for your smaller slide out box. Tankless on-demand Freon water heater. And then down through here, you have your Nautilus water management system. So all your water connections will be through here, outlet there, and then you have some satellite connections. It does have a water filter built in, so you'll have that there already. And nice magnet latches to hold this open for you. And then this is Lippert's new auto leveling panel here. So you can see the instructions that it will come with, but it is now this touchscreen panel there from Lippert for that auto leveling system that they're using. So that is new for 2024 as well. Another 30-pound propane bottle underneath here, and then here's your exact specs on this unit. So this one that we're looking at here specifically is, where is it at? Unloaded is 16,678 pounds, definitely heavy. Has a 3,262 pound cargo carrying capacity, and yeah, gross vehicle weight rating is 20,000 pounds. So it is definitely a big toy hauler. You're gonna want something like a 1-ton dually to tow something this size for sure. So definitely be looking at something like that. And that is pretty much everything on the outside. Obviously, if I missed anything or if you have questions about anything, let me know down below in the comments. But let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at why this toy hauler is so dang impressive and what is so unique about it compared to other toy haulers in the market. So as we step inside, you can see here, this at McLean's, this is their MSRP price. So if the MSRP is $158,350, that is not the sales price. The sales price will be tens of thousands of dollars below that. So if you are interested in this fifth wheel RV, again, if you are in the Texas or Oklahoma area, they have 5 different locations, and you can text me at the number on the screen to get connected with them, and we will help get you taken care of to get you more information or schedule a time for you to come take a look at one of these. Or you could just, come and shop in general. They have hundreds and hundreds of RVs. So plenty of stuff to take a look at if you're just looking at shopping for your next RV. Real quick, before we step inside of this RV, there's something that I'm really excited to talk to y'all about, and I actually want to ask you for a favor. So if you've been here for a while, you know that I pretty much never ask y'all of anything, but I'm going to right now because I started my second YouTube channel, which is called Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is the name of my company, and Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. And I'm really excited about what's to come on this YouTube channel. There's a link down below in the description of this video and in the comments as well, where you can subscribe to Firmly Unbound. And I pretty much spent the whole last month traveling dang near coast to coast across the United States to show you what it means to live firmly unbound. So some exciting video content is coming. Can't wait to see y'all there. Right here, you're going to have the screen defender system here. So this is from Lippert. This is something that not all RVs come with, and that will protect your screen door. You can see here, it is the 395 MS. And then also McLean's is a priority RV network dealer. So that's something that's important as well. They have about 150 or so different dealerships across the United States that they're partnered with that will offer front of the line service if you are in the middle of a trip and you have some sort of emergency that needs to be taken care of. That is something that is really nice to have, just that nice peace of mind if you're traveling, knowing that you'll be taken care of if you have something that needs to be addressed while you're in the middle of a trip. So as we come inside here, this is one of the most seating friendly toy hauler layouts out there in existence. That is what makes this thing so dang popular. You have the sectional sofa here. These two seats will recline, and then that is just a standard kind of sofa setup there. And then right here next to it, you have two more recliners. So you can see if you're sitting in this area, I mean, you have quite a bit of space for people to sit and hang out. It is a little close to this TV, but it's not like terribly uncomfortably close to the TV. But already you can see you can sit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 people just in this area alone. And then you have the dining table here as well, so 4 more people can sit there. So you add that up and you're definitely getting a high capacity of seating in this toy hauler. And not only that, but it is also more of this like conversational style seating where people can all sit and be, fairly facing each other and have good conversation with one another. So that is one of the biggest things about this floor plan layout that makes it so popular, is all this seating space that you get. But not only that, Momentum and Grand Design, I mean, they make a really, really good product too. So we're going to look at a lot of the things that really make them, stand out. And one of the things is just their lighting that they do. It is different. You have these LED lights up through here that you can actually change the color on. So if you come over here to this touchscreen panel, you can see I have the lights pulled up here. And if we go to like accent light, you can see you can change the color. And so move this around and you can see you can change the color of these lights to whatever you want them to be, which I think is just fun and cool, especially if you have kids. I mean, kids will enjoy that, and I must be a kid because I probably enjoy it just as much as a kid does. Over in this side as well, on your camping side, you have huge windows. You can see how they really make these windows just about as big as they can. You have wood framed windows as well, so that gives it just a cleaner, more residential look, in my opinion. And then you have pull down blackout shades, and they use these little cords here so you can easily find those, and you'll have pull down blackout shades on all the windows. So that looks really nice and just has a cleaner look and finish to it. Your dining table here does have this leaf that extends out. It is a legless dining table, so you don't have to worry about hitting your legs on anything coming in and out of there. And there are 2 more chairs in the garage that also will sit here so that you can have 4 seats, and they're pretty nice looking seats at that as well. Going into your kitchen space, you get a real tile backsplash. So no fake backsplash here. This is actual real tile that you have for that backsplash. You get good countertop space on both sides of your stove and oven as well. That is something that is not common in a lot of fifth wheel RVs in general, let alone a toy hauler. So this is something that is really nice, having that countertop space on both sides. You get the 4-burner Insignia stove and oven. This is going to give you that nice big size oven that everybody says you can fit a turkey in, because apparently everybody wants to be able to cook a turkey while they are out camping. And then down underneath here, you have storage there, all solid hardwood on these cabinet doors, and then they are soft close. And not only that, you also have your drawers here that have the magnet latches on them that are also soft close. So I love that. Now, one thing I do got to say is you are not getting dovetail construction on these cabinet doors. So that is something where, you know, I think in the price point, it still is kind of fair. You know, I think the stuff that does have dovetail construction in the cabinet doors is a bit more expensive than this. But that's like the one critique I have, is I just wish there was that little higher quality with like the solid hardwood dovetail construction on the drawers, which you don't have in Momentum. But that's pretty standard across the RV industry, so it's not like too unterribly common. Then you have 3 shelves there, and I say pretty common, I think I just should clarify just to make sure. This style drawer is what is common. The dovetail construction with solid hardwood for the interior construction is not common. So it's not the biggest deal ever, but I just, for being a Momentum and how nice everything else is, that is just the one thing I wish I saw from them. You have a nice residential sized microwave, storage up above here. And also, I am going to open every cabinet and drawer. So if you don't feel the need to see it, you can move on. But I like to show this because a lot of people that are like actively shopping for an RV, they want to see what all of the storage looks like so they can really visualize where they're going to put their stuff. So that is everything in the stove and microwave area. Coming to this area, all solid surface countertops, nice kind of like geometric looking, more modern faucet. You have a dual kind of half split sink, and it is a stainless steel sink down underneath there. Solid surface sink covers. You're going to have 3 drawers that pull out here. You can see they're a little shallow. Don't go too far back. Soft close on those as well. And they're all looking like they're the same size. Storage underneath the sink. It's the magnet latches here that really hold those in place well. And you can see that storage goes back through here. And then you have your trash can there as well. So another drawer there or cabinet door to get back to that space. This is basically what most people will use as a pantry. You can see really nice looking pull out kind of shelves there that you have in that space. And then they have this new Norcold 12-volt refrigerator. So this thing is like a residential size refrigerator, but it's going to run off the 12-volt battery system. Opens up, and then I like it how these here are latches, so this won't open on its own. You can see I'm pulling on it. You have to actually pull on this, so you don't have to, you know, be concerned about having another piece to hold that closed while you're going down the road. Same thing with this here. There is a latch that you have to pull for this to open, and you can see you have multiple different levels to this freezer section with an ice tray in there as well. So I really like the look of that. I like how it just sits flat as well, kind of has that more industrial look, and I'm a fan of it. And then up above you have your light fixture here, has some pretty aggressive design there to the light fixtures. I think they're pretty cool personally, but you can let me know in the comments what you think about their light fixture designs there, because they are different than anybody else's. It's actually 2 squares sitting within each other, if you can see that. It's one smaller square and one bigger square, but it gives it a really interesting look and effect, where it looks almost, I don't know. I don't know what shape that I would say that it looks like, but it's a pretty cool design. Stepping back, looking up into the ceiling, you have your Rockford Fosgate speakers here in the ceiling. You have a vent fan here over the kitchen area. So that is going to be a max air vent fan. And then this will have 3 ACs on it. So you can see your AC system here. It is ducted through this area. And these ACs, I also believe they should have a heat pump in them. Let me see if I can find that out real quick. It should be in these settings here. And this will give you a chance to kind of see how this touchscreen panel works here as well. So if we go here, let's go to the main area, and let's see. Yeah, I think it looks like that's going to have a heat pump on it. Let's see what the garage says. I'm going to look it up and make sure, because not all toy haulers have a heat pump in the AC, and I'm struggling to recall for sure if this main AC here in the middle has a heat pump in it. So I'm going to try to look that up and find out. That's pretty much everything in this area. I do want to point out these recliners here. They do have heat and massage functions in them. Same with these recliners here. And then your TV, this looks to be about a 50-inch screen TV that you have there. Electric fireplace will be another heat source for you, an electric heat source to kind of take the chill out of the air. And then storage space here. You have some shallow storage. Back in that area, all of your audio controls right here. Storage up there. And then storage up through here. Plus, this will be similar storage on this side. They also worked in this storage here above your window. So you get that additional storage above this space as well, which I really like that they added that in there. And then overall, just the color scheme in here, it's pretty soft and neutral. Really easy for you to add your own pops of color, whatever that may be that you like. But let me know what you think about the interior design overall and the color scheme and things of that nature. So that's everything back in this space. Then we're going to go back to the garage here. You can see it does have an insulated garage floor. So there are toy haulers out there that don't have insulated floors. This one does, making it more full-time living friendly for sure. And as you go back here, this is going to be a 13-foot garage. However, with the optional half bath, it is not a true 13-foot garage because you can see how this portion here is going to eat into some of that space there. And this looks like this is probably closer to like a 10-foot mark where this is at. So you won't get that full, 100 inches of width through here all the way to the back. But it is 13 feet back to this area. One thing I like about this is it is prepped to add a camera here as well. So if you have things like motorcycles or something back here that you want to watch and make sure aren't falling over or anything like that, you do have that option to add a camera there. It's going to have these D-ring tie downs here. They're basically screwed in, and those are going to be, I think these are rated for 2,500 pounds of capacity on those. Then you have this nice rubber flooring material here that is going to be easy to clean. You can add washer dryer in this area, so this would be prepped to add a washer and dryer in this space, and it does have a dryer vent cut out there, so you actually could do a stackable washer and dryer in this area if you wanted to do that there. I also didn't point out before we walked in, you have your loft up in the living area as well. So loft will go back that way. You can either use that for storage or you can use that as a place to sleep, where that is the mattress that's just kind of rolled up right now. That will go in that space. These are the two additional chairs. These will fold up, and that is for the dining room area. They also added some pet bowls that just fold up flat against the wall if you don't want them there. So they don't really get in the way if you don't have pets, but you do have the option for some pet bowls there, which is pretty cool. Got some storage space up here, and then this is your seating arrangement. These beds go up and down, or I should say, right now they're sofas. It also makes into a bed, so there's a couple different functions, and I love how Momentum is one of the few toy haulers that has their own like specific branded seating here. And then you can flip these down. You have cup holders there, and then the whole thing flips over too. And I show this for the people that have just never seen this before. That flips down into the middle. You kind of push these down here, they will go flat. And then you do the same thing on that side, and that's gonna make this one big bed. You also have a bed up over the top here, and then these can go up and down, so you can set the seating position at wherever you want, or if you want this bed to come down with it, the bed will stop right about here or so, and then you can have another bed down beneath it. So you can get basically almost two king-size beds here in the garage area, or you just have the sofas for seating, whatever you want. Or you could take them out completely if you just never plan to hang out in this space. Momentum also is going to come with these two zero gravity chairs here. So they are Momentum branded zero gravity chairs. They're pretty expensive chairs actually. And I think these chairs normally retail for something like $100 a piece. And this comes with it. So nice chairs that you can set out on your patio. You have your MORRIDE patio system here as well. And then these are the tinted glass doors that I was talking about, where these glass panels can actually go up as well to make this whole thing like a 3-season door. Momentum also added these lights through here, so getting some inspiration from Brinkley to add in the LED light bars. And I'm actually, to show that a little better, I'm going to show you how you can close this here as well. So this patio, if you want to close it from inside, all you have to do is grab this cable and just pull. And now it's technically closed, but it didn't close all the way, and that is because of air pressure. So what you have to do, it's a little RV hack, you actually have to open this door, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to do it or not, and then we found out real quick. So let me open this door all the way. Oh, and it's windy outside, so the wind is not, there we go. got the magnet to hold it. Now this door will close. So you have to play with the, or you have to know that there's air pressure that you need to allow to escape. So let's grab this again, and we'll grab the other cable over here. You see I have both cables in my hand, just pull it. Oh my gosh. And besides me tripping over the chair behind me, that is how you will close that patio door. Goodness gracious. I almost full on like fell on my back. Woo, okay. So that gives us a chance to see more of these LED lights that you have back through here. So that's gonna have that diffuser beam on it, give it that nice glowing effect. And basically every toy hauler after Brinkley did it is gonna have to start going to that because it just looks so dang cool and adds just more light into this space. Back behind me on this wall, you have all of your different controls for the light. I wish that those lights had a dimmer switch, but they don't. So they're just gonna either be on or off from everything I see so far. Nice windows in here. You can see lots of natural light coming through, especially you leave that patio open, you get tons of light coming through. You have your AC in here that is ducted as well, the Rockford Fosgate speakers up there. And then there should also be a freestanding table that this will come with that will sit in this area here if you want to use it for that. Back behind me, there is a TV here, and these are all going to be TCL smart TVs. So they will be a smart TV. This can drop down so you can see it from out in the patio area. And then you have your half bath back through here. So a pretty tight half bathroom, but gives you a half bath on this toy hauler nonetheless. And you have a sink there with a mirror as well, and a nice big window if you want to, you know, sit on the toilet with a view. You can do that. And that is pretty much everything in this garage space. And let's go up into the bedroom and bathroom area. Again, as we go through this, if you have questions about anything, let me know. One other thing to point out too, no carpet in the slide out here, and it has this kind of almost seamless looking flooring here in your slide out area. So that looks nice as well. That flooring matches, and there's just a tiniest ever little lip there that lets you see it, but it looks pretty dang seamless. You have a central vac system. So this is going to be a floor sweep area. So this will actually suck dirt and debris up into your step so you can get rid of your dustpan. And then you have a connection here for your central vac hose. You have a nice motion activated safety light there as well. And then you have a grab handle here in your touchscreen control panel, plus your max air vent fan there as well. As you walk up this way, you have a window here in the hallway, and then there's a pass-through bathroom. So we're actually going to go into the bedroom first because I think you get the best look at the bathroom after you've gone through the bedroom. And as you go into the bedroom, this is a kind of custom queen size mattress. You see how it's kind of rounded there in the corner. So because of that, they do give you a pretty good mattress. It's really not bad. It's, you know, it's maybe still not going to be the best mattress ever, but it's a little thicker than some other mattresses I've seen. And I'm curious, because I haven't ran across this. If somebody out there has this model and has replaced the mattress, let me know how they went about that, because it is that rounded edge right there. And I could still see some people feeling the need to replace this mattress. And I'm curious if anybody out there that has one of these has done that and how they went about that. But look at the design of this bedroom. I mean, the way they designed the cabinetry and just how it looks, it's really cool. It looks really modern and has a nice like cool feel to it as far as like the color tones. Again, curious what you think as well, so let me know down below in the comments. As you can see here, you do not have space to walk around the bed there, so that could be a concern for some people. You have storage down underneath the bed that goes all the way back to that front cap area. And as we pull this back down, you can also see there's just like little pockets back behind here, so there is ways you could like store stuff down underneath there as well. Outlets and USB ports on this side with a USB Type-C connection. Small, tiny little bedside table there, and then a nice large bedside table on this side with outlets and USB ports over here as well. You have a tiny, tiny little shelf area back up here, and then you're going to have light switches here for the puck lights here over the bed. Storage here above the bed as well, some shelving through the space, and then this will all be unobstructed all the way through. Nice looking like geometric handles here that you have. And then storage underneath this night side table. And then finally back here in your slide out, this is going to be where your clothing rod is at. So clothing rod goes all the way through there, and that's going to be where most people will be hanging their clothes, and then you're going to have 6 drawers that will pull down or pull out as well. So you have all that storage. Again, this is a slide out here. So this whole area is a slide out, but the slide out actually extends even further back into this area because this is also part of the slide out here. So this gives you some more storage and countertop space in the bathroom. And then we'll just kind of take a look through the bathroom as a whole. See your shower there. We're going to get back to that in a second because there's a lot to talk about with the shower. You have your sink, medicine cabinet area, and then your porcelain foot flush toilet there. So let's work back this way, and then we'll kind of start here in this portion of the bathroom and then go around. You have a nice spot here. Look at that, ladies. They gave you a mirror here in the bathroom as well. So a spot that you could like set up a chair here if you wanted to, have a mirror there, could have, you know, whatever stuff that you need in here, have a nice spot with that. That is just such a nice touch. I actually didn't even remember there was a mirror there. So that kind of surprised me. Love that. Nice countertop area. And then you have, dang, those drawers pull out really far. So 3 big drawers there as well. So in total, that is, you know, 6, 9 drawers all in this area here. So tons of storage. Outlet down underneath here as well. So if you need to plug in a hair dryer or something right here, you can do that. And then this shower. Now, this is not the longest shower ever as far as like this wall to this wall. However, because the base of this shower, you can see that's just the winterization fluid that has leaked out of the shower head there. So nothing crazy. They dropped this down to be at the same level as the floor here, which is something that not all fifth wheel toy hauler brands do. There's a lot of fifth wheels out there where this is elevated up, so you lose height in the shower, not in momentum. So it has already, as it stands, the ceiling height in here has got to be like 6'7", 6'8" or so, just with me standing up, and I'm wearing boots today, so I'm probably like 6'3" in my boots, and on my tiptoes, my head's still not touching the ceiling. So probably about 6'8". And then in the shower, you're going to get that same height as well. So if I step in here, plus you have the skylight in here as well. And when I step up to this shower head, it's one of the only toy haulers, especially with this shower system here, where I might actually not have to duck to stand under this because the camera is at my eye level and you can see it's sitting just slightly above my eyes. So that is nice there. You have the wand here, and then you have 2 whatever sprayers here. I can't think of what these would technically be called. 2 sprayers there that will spray your body. Spot here to put your soaps, and then you do have a bench here as well. So if you're, you know, extremely tall or just, you know, finding it hard to get underneath that shower head, you can always sit on the bench too and have that spot. But it also folds up out of the way so you can have all your floor space. It's also a molded fiberglass 1-piece shower, so no seams in the shower, and then you have a 3-panel glass shower door there. Again, you have your porcelain foot flush toilet in this area. It's off-centered, so there's plenty of room on both sides of that toilet. You have a nice spot here to hang towels. You have your door here that slides across, and then water heater controls here. So this is nice having this in the bathroom, so very easy to access. And then you have a nice deep plastic bowl sink. You can see with my hands in here, hands fit easily. And then down underneath here, you have storage space under that sink there. With your medicine cabinet, you got 3 shelves in this space, and then you have a vent fan here in the bathroom. Unfortunately, this is a less expensive vent fan. This is not a max air vent fan. That's another thing I would like to see, but I understand they're putting so much value in so many other places. They just went a little cheap on the vent fan. And that is just about everything on this Momentum 395 MS. So let me know what you think about this fifth wheel toy hauler, if you like it, what you don't like about it, and if you could see yourself camping or even living in this fifth wheel. So that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.